You remember every decision. Not because you want to, but because you have to. Every move, every order, every moment where everything could have gone wrong and didn't because of you, and yet your name is nowhere. It started like any other campaign. Uncertain terrain, limited resources, orders that didn't fully make sense. You looked at the map longer than anyone else, not searching for answers, but for mistakes, because you knew something they didn't. This wouldn't be won by following orders. It would be won by understanding what they missed. So when the first move was made, you adjusted it quietly. You repositioned units. You changed timing. You corrected what no one noticed was wrong. No announcement, no recognition, just action. And when the first battle came, it worked. That's how it continued. Every battle, the same pattern. Plans came from above. Reality happened below. And somewhere in between, there was you, fixing the gaps. You learned to read things others ignored. Silence in the field, hesitation in movement. The subtle shift that meant something was about to fail. You acted before failure became visible. And because of that, no one saw the failure. No one saw the failure. The leadership was brilliant. The execution, flawless. They never mentioned the corrections. The adjustments. The moments where everything almost collapsed and didn't. At first, it didn't matter. Winning was enough. That's what you told yourself. That's what you believed. Until the pattern became impossible to ignore. The praise always went upward. The responsibility always stayed with you. You started to notice the difference. You knew the answer. Not immediately. But eventually, everything would fall apart. And that's when it became clear. You weren't part of the story. You were holding it together. You could have changed it, spoken up, corrected the narrative, taken what was yours. You had the proof, the decisions, the adjustments, the outcomes. But something stopped you. Not fear. Something deeper. Understanding. Because you saw what most people never see. The mission was bigger than recognition. The outcome was bigger than identity. The people who made it out alive didn't care who made the call. Only that someone did. And that changed everything. The need to be remembered didn't disappear, but it lost its power. Because now the question wasn't, will they remember me? It was, did I do what needed to be done? And for the first time, that was enough. The war ended the way all wars do. With conclusions, with narratives, with names that became history. You listened as they told the story, the victories, the turning points, the brilliance of command. It all sounded familiar. And yet, incomplete. Because you knew what was missing. Not just your name, but the truth. The quiet decisions, the invisible corrections, the moments that never made it into words. You could have spoken. You could have changed it, but you didn't. Because by then, you understood something most never will. History doesn't remember who carried the weight, only who stood at the top. And for the first time, that didn't bother you, because you remembered. Every decision, every moment, every life that depended on you, and made it through. This wasn't your final level. It was the one where you learned. Winning doesn't guarantee recognition, only consequence. And now, you move forward without needing to be seen. If history erased your name, but you know what you did? Does it change who you became?